Nigeria is the only functioning democracy in the entire Sahel, and it's a democracy that must be protected. This is what Tinubu's security advisor has come out to claim. The news just dropped a few minutes ago, and let us now analyze it. NSA, National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, Nigeria says Nigeria is the only functioning democracy in the entire Sahel, and it's a democracy that must be protected. The National Security Advisor, this news dropped like few minutes ago, and we're bringing it for you here in Noble Media. If you have not liked this video or subscribe, go ahead and do that now. National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu on Thursday issued a strong warning that Nigeria will firmly confront anyone who spread terror or attempts to destabilize the country, stressing that safeguarding the nation's democracy is not negotiable. This is Nuhu Ribadu, Tinubu's National Security Advisor. Speaking in Abuja at a forum on preventing violence and conflict in northern Nigeria, organized by the National Peace Committee, the Kuka Center, that is Bishop Kuka Center, and the Office of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu said Nigeria remains the only functioning democracy in the Sahel region, despite persistent insecurity and economic strain. If you are in Nigeria right now, please come under the comment of this video and tell us what you think. We are going through painful times, but this phase will pass. Nations across our region, from the Sahel to East Africa and South Asia, face similar or even more protracted challenges. Nigeria remains the only functioning democracy in the entire Sahel, and we must protect that achievement, he says. So, what is going on in Nigeria? Is there already democracy? Is there already government of the people, by the people, and for the people? Or is it a democracy that is for the cabal? I mean, owned by the cabal? Is it a democracy owned by rich people, or a democracy of the northerners? What do you think? Nuhu Ribadu said individuals or groups seeking to exploit communities, spread terror, or undermine national security would be met with coordinated force. Will be met with coordinated force. Let me be clear. The Nigerian state remains fully committed to law, order, and the protection of citizens. Anyone, individual, or a group who exploits communities, spreads terror, or attempts to undermine national security unity will face coordinated and decisive action in line with our obligation to protect human rights and safeguard lives. If truly Nigeria is doing this, why hasn't the Boko Haram people, or are they not intimidating people? Why hasn't the bandits, the Boko Haram, the herdsmen, the kidnappers, why haven't they been quashed? Why haven't they been arrested? Why hasn't that issue been handled? He noted that many national security threats originate at the community level. He emphasized that communities, traditional institutions, religious leaders, and state authorities must play active roles in preventing violence and resolving disputes before they escalate. Look at what he said. He said, if you have not liked this video, click on like. If you have not subscribed to our channel, click on subscribe so that whenever we drop more updates, you will be the first to get it. Communities, religious leaders, traditional rulers, local government authorities, and state government have critical roles to play. When communities are empowered to resolve their own disputes and prevent violence, the need for the deployment of armed forces reduces significantly, he said. His comments come after a reported attempted coup, which was thwarted and led to several arrests. Of course, there was this news everywhere that there was a coup that wanted to some of the military personnel that felt annoyed with the way Tinubu is handling the nation and the way Tinubu administration is going, decided to overthrow Tinubu's government. Okay, but it wasn't successful. President Bola Tinubu has sacked all the country's service chiefs a week after Sahara reporters exclusively revealed an alleged coup attempt and the secret detention of 16 senior military officers by the Defense Intelligence Agency. This was, they want to keep this secret, but it leaked that 16 military officers were arrested and detained. And the reason is because they are involved in the coup that was planned to overthrow Tinubu's government. Though the presidency described the move as part of efforts to strengthen Nigeria's national security architecture, Sahara reporters observed that the challenges came after weeks of tension, suspicion, and internal investigations that pointed to possible disloyalty among key senior officers. So Tinubu's government is getting it hot because, of course, the nation is having a lot of issues, security issues, strike action. Many people no longer believe in the nation, and the military attempted to strike, but it didn't work out. It also comes amid the insecurity which has led to the designation of the country as a state of particular concern by the United States of America. Of course, everybody knows that United States has described Nigeria as a place of particular concern. And that is why in another news that just broke like a few minutes ago, government has abducted 2 Chinese nationals from construction site in Kwara State. 2 Chinese people. Remember that when Trump said that he is coming to Nigeria, he could come to Nigeria and handle the genocide going on in Nigeria. It was Chinese government that said that there is nothing like genocide, that there is nothing like security issue, that nation is moving well. Today, government abduct 2 Chinese nationals from construction sites in Kwara State. If you have not liked this video, click on like. If you have not shared this video, that's the right time to do that. 2 Chinese nationals have been kidnapped in Kwara State, Sahara Reporters has gathered. Sahara Reporters gathered that the 2 men were working at a BUA road construction site in the state. They were working on the Bode Saudu Kayama Kasubusu road project during the week when they were forcefully waked away by gunmen. This is what is going on in Nigeria. I mean, from the news we are getting down there in Nigeria, whether you are a Nigerian working in Nigeria, whether you are a foreigner in Nigeria, whoever you are a white person, a Chinese person, whoever you are a school child, an adult, you are not safe. You are in your house, you are not safe. You go to church, you may not be safe. You go to school, they may not be safe. Your child is going, you go to market, you may not be safe. They were taken off the construction site on December 1 by a group of masked armed men, sources told Sahara Reporter. Gunmen recently invaded the Bua Road construction site along Bode South to Kayama Road on December 1st, that's 1st of December 2025, between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. They attacked the site, which is located less than 2 kilometers away from the village of Belesim Fela and close to another village called Olakiti. A security source told Sahara Reporter. This is what is going on, and there are many incidences like that. I will be bringing them for you here in Noble Media. You have not liked this video, click on like. If you have not subscribed or joined our channel, do that now so that whenever we drop an update, you will be the first to get that. The gunman fires parodic gunshots for about 2 to 3 hours before abducting 2 Chinese nationals working with the company. As of today, there is no information from the gunmen. How can gunmen shoot for 2 hours and there is no security response? The army did not respond, the civil defense did not respond, the navy did not respond. I mean, the road safety did not respond because they were working on a bridge on the road. How can this gunmen operate for 2 to 3 hours and there is no response from the security officers? No casualty was reported as well, except for these 2 Chinese nationals who were taken away to an unknown destination. Right now, you can't imagine, from the news our correspondent down there in Nigeria is bringing, you can't imagine the number of people that have been kidnapped in the last 14 days in Nigeria. Sahara Reporters earlier today reported that tension gripped residents of Patigi and surrounding communities in Kwara, the same Kwara state, following yet another daring attack by terrorists who invaded Lata community in Patigi local government area and abducted 6 beans farmers. Beyond, place this side by side though with what Nuhu Ribadu said. Beyond the 2 Chinese that have been abducted, 6 more men have also been abducted, 6 more beans farmers. Sahel reporters learned from multiple sources that the armed men stormed the farmland on Wednesday morning, whisking away the farmers who were working on the farm field. Of course, this is part of why food is now very costly over there in Nigeria, because down there in Nigeria, farmers are not safe. I mean, there's this invasion of farms by herdsmen, particularly from the Fulani tribe in Nigeria, and it's affecting productivity. That's why things are so costly. A community source told us that the attack was swift and coordinated. They came very early in the morning while the farmers were busy. They took all 6 of them into the bush, and up till now, there is no update about their whereabouts. The source has said. Can you imagine? Another resident recounted a separate attack on Tuesday. Please, if you are in Nigeria and you are experiencing some of this, or you have one of your persons, somebody you know that have been taken away or eliminated, let us know. Please drop it for us. Let us know in the comment section. Another resident recounted a separate attack on Tuesday where bandits reportedly chased away laborers from a farm and snatched a 7-month-old Hajua motorcycle belonging to a local businessman. These are all the atrocities happening inside Nigeria. This is very, very important. The escalating violence has further entrenched fear across Kwara South and Kwara North, where communities say terrorists now operate freely. Meanwhile, the regions have reportedly become a safe haven for terrorists. They attack anytime they want, and people are fleeing their homes because of constant kidnappings and threats. People are running away. From the report we are getting, in most northern communities, the indigenous have already run away from the community, and the community is now being inhabited by these terrorists. The latest kidnapping comes just days after another violent incident in Eruku, Ekiti local government area, where armed bandits, numbering about 4, abducted a farmer identified as Mr. Asaru last Sunday. Please share this video. If you're outside Nigeria, share this video. These videos needs to get to people like Trump. Very, very important. President Trump. Please, somebody also come under the comment and type, Trump, please come to the help of Nigeria. Do not delay. Donald Trump, please help Nigeria. Do not delay. Everybody type it now. The Eruku attack was the second within 1 month, occurring barely a week after the federal government secured the release of 38 abducted worshippers of the Christ Apostolic Church, Eruku. Everybody know, of course, here in Noble Media, we are giving you that update. Residents are calling for urgent intervention as communities continue to empty out under the pressure of relentless attacks, with fears growing that farming activities already crippled may be abandoned entirely. This is what is happening. They come to these communities, chase them away entirely, and then occupy the community. Of course, IDP camps are everywhere in Nigeria right now. Go over to our channel, like this video, go over to our channel. You see other videos we have done. Look at this one on the screen. This is a video on our channel. Just when you subscribe, go to our video section. You will be able to see most of the videos we have dropped for you. If you have not liked this video, drop a comment and say, Trump, please urgently come to the help of Nigerians. There's another video on the screen. You can see it. Click on it and watch now.